The heavyweight fight is nearly upon us. We're just one day away between Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers facing off against Jordan Love and the Green Bay Packers. And the Packers just got a wave of great news that we're going to talk about in this video, but it comes at a cost. First, if you haven't subscribed yet, take a second to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot for the algorithm of this channel. Okay, so let's jump into the latest news. Green Bay Packers release tight end Ben Sims, opening a roster spot for Christian Watson. You know, that was the question mark coming out of that move. And Rob Domofsky just reported that the Packers have officially added wide receiver Christian Watson to the active roster and off the PUP list. If he plays tomorrow, which he will, all signs are indicating that he will. He's kind of sent some social media cues that he's going to be out there. It will be the 294th day after he tore his ACL from returning to the Packers roster and back in action for Matt LaFleur and another weapon, another target for Jordan Love. Okay, so let's take a look at the latest injury report that came out. We've got a few questionables on here. You've got Warren Brinson, who is questionable. Matthew Golden. But here's the thing. The great news doesn't just stop at the Christian Watson, and we're going to get into that in a second also. But Brandon McManus still questionable. The Packers still holding two kickers on their roster, for the time being, until McManus comes back at least, and he's fully healthy. Christian Watson listed as questionable, but all signs are pointing that he will be out there. Lucas Van Ness is going to be out. Dontavian Wicks, of course, is out as well. He didn't practice all week. Even you've got Devontae Wyatt, who's listed as questionable, but that's part of the other wave of great news. Okay, so when asked if Devontae Wyatt had a moment to comment and talk, he said no with a smile and a handshake, and he's like, "I got you after Sunday." Which means, hey, listen, dude, he's planning on playing. He's planning on being out there. Matt LaFleur said he's looked pretty good. A lot of it's going to see how he responds today and into Sunday before we make that decision. But again, all signs are kind of pointing towards a return for Devontae Wyatt, who was absolutely playing very good football prior to the injury. So expect to see him out there. I'm hopeful of that at least. And here's the thing: when you got Christian Watson, this dude returning, this is what you're going to probably see in Pittsburgh, is hopefully he's reaching the end zone. If he's out there, what a return that's going to be for Christian Watson, a long awaited return off of that ACL injury. He's gonna be pumped. He worked hard from the beginning of the injury. He's worked hard to get back out on the football field, and it is certainly going to be a sight for sore eyes, not just for the Packer organization, not just for Christian Watson, but for us Packer fans also that are super pumped up to get Watson back on the field again. When we start talking about how important this guy is to this offense, we're going to be out Dontavian Wicks. That's going to be a much needed guy out there and much needed weapon, because you're without Reed, you're without Wicks. You could potentially be without Matthew Golden, who is also listed as questionable. I don't foresee that happening. From what I've heard and what I've seen, it looks like Matthew Golden's going to be out there. But Matthew Golden, Christian Watson, two speedsters playing alongside of each other. I'm super pumped up. I'm excited for this game. Leave your comments, and as always, go Pack Go.